we really liked this little pocket guide that Janice Schofield wrote that has 25 easily identifiable plants, how they're used as food and medicine. It's important to identify plants correctly because here in Alaska we have some of the most poisonous plants on the planet.
That's correct.
Look like other edible plants. So identification is vital, and that kind of comes back to that question of the importance of traditional medicine for future generations. And the knowledge is there. There are many recordings. There's many books now produced by regional corporations on plants. And what you'll see as we talk with elders about plants, they have similarities of uses and then they have differences of uses. And there's that honoring what the elder is telling you is as their truth.
That's correct. But if you think about it, when you are a person who's out looking for plants, you know the plants, you know where they grow, you know what they grow next to, and there's that unsaid knowledge. And then, I mean, that's the magic of it all, is that you learn so much more than just the plant.
That's well said. And that's the gift of going and being in nature. Just the very practice of learning traditional plant medicine, you learn about the ecosystem, the region, the bugs and the birds and the animals that live there. And that's the personal journey.
That is.
That's the personal journey of sovereignty, I feel, because we are shared, we have a shared knowledge, and then we develop individual knowledge and meaning. And that's our power and gift.
Correct.
That time that we spend on the land empowers us, enlivens us, rejuvenates us.
Correct. And that was taken away. And now we are reclaiming that. I'm reclaiming it. I'm doing things my mother and my grandmother were told not to do, which I know in my heart that my grandmother saw other Yupik women gathering and doing, and I know that she really probably wanted to do that, but couldn't.
Literally could not harvest from the land.
Correct. She was prevented. She could not. She was forced. That must have been horrific for her. So no wonder my mother and her siblings did not learn Yupik, the Yupik language.
You shared your experience of lateral racism in your life, where you were judged for not being Native enough, you were judged for not being white enough. So you experienced this professionally, you've experienced it in at community gatherings, and you chose the middle path. You nurtured and owned your genealogy. You embraced your identity.
I had to. I had to, or I would have walked down a whole different path.